Hi, John here. This is a quick video just to show how Davy's head is coming along. So I started off with a head cast. I had this done a while ago now. Always a fun experience. If you've had one done, you'll know what I mean. I didn't record mine being done, unfortunately, but I did record me doing one for a friend soon after. Same process. For a prosthetic like Davy, it's making your head as small as you can. I like to use a swim cap because it does two things. It stops your hair getting stuck in the silicone, even though it's supposed to be hair safe. And it flattens your ears. So any prosthetic ears or similar that you create look much more natural. Vaseline any remaining hair, eyebrows, sideburns, have a shave. I like to use Smooth-On's Body Double Silk. A head takes about 2 trial units. You can get it from Bentley in the UK. There'll be a link down below. Slap the silicone on, good even covering. Careful around the eyes, mouth and the corners of the nose, as it's very easy to get air bubbles trapped here if you don't go slow and you don't want to force your model's face out of that neutral pose they are trying oh so hard to keep. Never put anything up your nose like straws, never do it, it's not worth it. Body Double Silk cures in about 20 minutes. Front and back plaster bandages with a wet paper towel line. The wet paper towels prevent the plaster sticking together and you don't have to wait for one half to dry first. So yeah, it takes about an hour and a half to do the whole thing. A great tip is to give your model a pen and paper so they can write down questions and whatnot, so they can communicate with you whilst they're, covered up. Once it's all dry, cut a chunky zigzag line up the back of the neck and pull the silicone off in one piece. Once you've got a good cast, it's always sensible to make a proper mould. It's a pain, but a plaster mould will only last one pull. Here's the mould I made. Nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. Oops. Knock out a few casts, like this fine chap here, and you've got your own Bohemian Rhapsody album cover. Onto the sculpt itself. This is a head bust that I knocked out of my mould. Again, collect all the reference that you can. I like to use medium Chavant modelling clay for my sculpts. As Davy never takes his hat off, I've roughed in the hat and the head at the same time. It's much easier to get all of the proportions correctly if you sculpt it all as one, at least for now. It's still very rough, but yeah, I'm happy with it. For my next video, I'll film a long sculpting session focusing on where I'll take this guy next. See you then.